Global financial markets are weighed down by the coronavirus fears. The US dollar is advancing across the board. This and more in our financial news release. The US stock market opened with losses on Monday in light of the news about the death of Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg over the weekend. So the US lawmakers are taking a backseat about the new stimulus package as the list of nominees is under consideration. Besides, the risk-on mood is dampened amid the news that the UK is ready to reimpose restrictive measures due to the resurgence of COVID-19. In the early New York session, futures on the Dow Jones slumped 534 points or 1.9%. Futures of the S&P 500 were 1.6% down. Futures on the Nasdaq went down 1.3% with prospects for a further decline. The yen hit a 6-month high against the dollar on Monday amid the news that the thin Asian market on occasion of the bank holiday in Japan. The yen has been gaining versus the greenback for 6 sessions in a row. Later today, the US dollar began its advance. In the European trade, the US dollar index rose 0.46% to trade at 93.38. The euro versus dollar pair fell 0.46% to 1.1782. The pound dollar pair shed 0.45% and settled down at 1.2856. And the yen hit 104.12 against the dollar, gaining as much as half a percentage point. The ruble weakened to trade at 76.3245 versus the greenback. The US currency is still trading under pressure amid the Fed's stance to hold interest rates at about zero for the long term. This week, investors are anticipating remarks from several Fed's policymakers who could shed light on a new approach to inflation. Fed Chairman Jerome Powell is due to appear before congressional committees. Some analysts predict that consumer inflation in the US could accelerate above the target level. Meanwhile, the dollar versus Canadian dollar pair is trading at 1.3195, which is the border of the uptrend. The shares of American banks are trading sharply lower in light of the news released over the weekend about involvement of the banks in illegal transactions. The founder and executive chairman of Nikola, Trevor Milton, resigned due to the accusation of fraud. That's all for today. Thank you for watching and stay tuned.